said, yesterday we learned about hardware, that is the physical parts of a computer. So, Tyrone or Joyce, who can give us a recap? Just a summary of what you learned yesterday yourself. What did you learn about hardware and ICT? Who is going first? Tyrone, yes.
Okay, ni trial.
Yeah, it's okay, it's okay.
Kuna hizi types of hardware.
Yes.
Like input devices, processing devices, kuna
Yes.
Output, memory, storage.
Yes.
Alafu pia kuna tuseme kuna something called the CPU yenye ulituambia.
Yes. CPU.
The central processing unit.
Yes.
We have the motherboard, ile yenye ukifungua kwa CPU utapata motherboard iko hapo. Iko na RAM ndani, iko na yeah.
Hiyo ni system unit. CPU pia iko ndani ya system unit.
Yeah, system unit.
Yeah, but in a laptop, it's on the motherboard.
Very true.
Yes. Yeah, continue.
Alafu kitu ingine pia kuna characteristics of a computer.
Yes.
Kuna as in what it entails about characteristics of a computer, tell na speed yake, the storage, the memory, the accuracy, hiyo. Yeah, that's what I can say. Wacha Joyce amalizie.
Okay, Joyce, what's your take? What did you learn yesterday on hardware or ICT as a whole?
First, I remember we defined what a computer is.
Yes.
And then there was a question about the choice, what you consider when buying a computer.
Okay.
We discussed about the ROM and the RAM, SSD.
Okay.
VAG and HDMI.
VGA.
VGA and HDMI.
Okay.
Yes. We discussed about the importance. Yes, we finished on the importance of a computer, how reliable it is, the efficiency.
Yes.
Okay,
so yeah, thank you for that. You are attentive, that's good. So you know, yes. So today we are going to talk about what brings those machines, that is the computers to life, that is the software itself. So we'll be talking about software and licensing. Allow me to share my screen. Software and licensing. Okay, can you see my screen?
Yes.
Yes, so today we are going to talk about software and licensing. So a computer without a software is like a car without wheels. So let's say the car itself is the hardware, and then it needs fuel and other things to run. And the software is what makes it, a software is what makes a machine usable. So imagine when you're working in your office and finding that your computers have expired Microsoft licenses. You can't open any application, that is the Excel, be it Word, be it a payroll application. You can't run reports. Like you can't do whatever you do at your work because you don't have a software, or the licenses have expired. So that is like a digital blackout. We also have something. You know what a blackout is, right?
Yeah.
Yes, have you ever heard of a blackout? Yeah, most commonly used one is for electricity. When there is an electricity blackout, that means you you can't charge. You can any electronic device maybe in your house or in your workplace won't be able to work, right?
True.
Yeah. So without a software, like even without a license, that is like a digital blackout. That is like a digital blackout. So today we are going to talk about the softwares and the licensing and all that. So which applications do you normally use in your work, at your workplace? Do you interact with any applications at your workplace? Like
Nyingi sana.
applications are mingi sana kama gani?
Okay, malizia kwanza kabla niseme.
Okay. You want to be sure?
Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, you have to be
So
sure.
yeah. Okay. Applications, like in a software, we have different types of software. The system software, application software, utility software. So our systems softwares are like operating systems, utility softwares, and then we have application software. Application software, I told you yesterday, application software, you are going to learn about application software in this ICDL class. So the ones we'll be teaching about the documents, presentation, Excel. Like, was it you, Joyce, or Jerome said you create some Excel worksheets?
Kama hizi PowerPoint nini?
Yes, PowerPoint, Excel, creating a document or reports. That you're interacting with applications.
True.
Yeah, so which one have you interacted with?
PowerPoint.
Yes, you use it to do in presentation.
Yes. Mara
Yes,
nyingi
Joyce?
sana.
Joyce? Hello, Joyce, are you with us?
I haven't done presentation at work.
But
Yes,
have you
I'm with
created
you.
any Word document?
No,
Yes.
no. I haven't done any presentation.
Okay.
No.
It's not even about presentation alone. You can even you can even deal with other applications. There's so many applications. Like what is the common application you can have on your own? Let's say currently you're using a browser, right?
Canva.
Canva.
Mm.
Yes, you've used Canva.
Can you sing the word? Word.
Oh, Word, yeah, Microsoft Word. Yes, that is an application.
Yes.
So yes, that means you've interacted with application
Okay.
before. Yeah. So
Yeah.
So as much as yes, we have hardware, for it to work, it has to have also the software for it to work together. Ni kama one plus the partners that cannot be separated. So without software, you can't have any work done, and also without hardware, there's nothing to it. So so what is that one? Like I said, which one do you normally use at work most of the time? Which application? Tyrone, you said PowerPoint.
Yeah, PowerPoint na pia hii ya graphics. Si graphics pia ni app. Ni
Graphics?
application. Graphics.
Yeah, it's an application.
Oh yeah, that's what I use upande wa media.
Okay. Yeah, so with the definition, a software with the definition itself, a software is a collection of instructions or programs that tell the hardware what to do, right? Yes. So for you, every time you open like you said, every time you open Excel, let's say you're using Excel, that's the software telling the CPU to calculate, right?
True.
Yes. So a software it tells the computer or the hardware what to do. Yes. So it is a set of instructions that tells the computer how to perform specific tasks. So we have the types, we have system software, application software, and the utility software. System software are examples is like the operating system itself, that is Windows, Mac OS, Android. Android is for the smartphones. Windows, most of you, I'm sure you have. Do you have Windows? That's the operating system in your laptops.
Windows.
Yes.
Lakini pia Windows iko kuna hizi Samsung za Kichina hizi ndogo hizi zinakaa kama BlackBerry.
Zina kama BlackBerry.
There's a certain type of phone that uses also Microsoft.
Oh yeah, so that is an operating system.
Okay.
Let's say someone wants to join. Oh, okay. I thought someone wants to join. Okay, so this software makes the computer to work. So when you type in words by the keyboard, a keyboard, we said it's an input device, right?
Yes.
Yes. Yes. So when you type words by the keyboard, the software is responsible for displaying the correct letters in the correct place on the screen. So let's say you're using that software, let's say an application, that is the word when you're typing, right? So that software, that is the word application, it's responsible for displaying the correct letters that you're typing on your keyboard in the space or on the screen or on the monitor. So like I've said, operating system is under system software. So the operating system enabled the computer to function. So an example, we said Windows. Currently, we have Windows 11, Windows 10, but currently it's at Windows 11. So if you don't have Windows 11, you can upgrade. That is an operating system. So let me show you how the system, the software, how the layers work on the itself on the computer. A typical layer of a software on the computer itself. Just give me a minute.
No problem.
I don't know. I want to show you an image here, but I don't think it's going to allow me to do that. Oh yeah, here it is. Okay, can you see my screen?
Yes, I can see.
Yes, that is the software layer on a typical desktop computer. So
Nice.
we have the hardware at the bottom. I told you a software must have a hardware. When you have a hardware, you must install a software for it to run, right? And the first software you're going to install on a hardware is an operating system, right? Like the Windows or the Android. Yes. So after the hardware, we have the operating system, and then after the operating system, now you have the application software, right? Then after the application software, you have the user. So at the end, we have the hardware and the user, and then we have operating system and then applications on the middle. So when you have a computer or when you buy one, but most of them do come with the operating system installed, so you can just upgrade. So the first thing is there is going to be an operating system, and then after the operating system, now you have the applications, like all the things that will make your work easier, the set of instructions that will allow the computer to work, right? So there you'll have the application software. For examples of application software, let's say on my, I have, let's show you what I have on my desktop. On my desktop, I have, let's say Microsoft Teams, that is an application software. I have Firefox, that is a browser, but it's also an application. I have GoToLogin, I have Python. Git Bash, Cisco Packet Tracer. I have a lot of application software. So let's just say on your screen, on your desktop, everything you see there, that is application software, right?
Software. Yes.
Yes. So you've interacted with one or more application software. Even on your smartphones, you normally interact with application software. Because at the basic of it, the first layer on the hardware is the operating system, and then after that you can install any application that you want in regards with whatever you are doing. Tyrone, you are saying you do things with media, right? Did you say media?
Yes.
Yes. So you have
Pamoja.
graphics.
Graphics.
You have yes. Which other application do you use?
I have Android. Have you ever heard of Android?
Android.
Yeah, it's like the ones architectures use for house designing for 3D printing, but now I use it in part of videography.
Oh, that's good. So so you've interacted with more application softwares more than you know, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Curiosity.
So Joyce, what application software do you normally use? Just something, you can just tell me something like that for public knowledge, not something private.
Microsoft Edge.
That can bring you problems at your workplace. Brown, which one do you normally use? Yes.
Chrome.
Yes, that's another browser. So okay, let's continue. We were on. I was showing you how the software layer on a typical how it looks like, or the layer how penye zinafuatana. So the application software carries out specific tasks for users. Like Tyrone, your specific task, maybe it's for graphics. Now you have a graphic software, and also that for architecture. So as an application software carries out specific tasks for users. So if you want to create a document, a Word document, or report to user, and a Microsoft Office. If you want to create presentation, you will use Microsoft PowerPoint and all that. So that is an application. That means it carries those specific tasks for users, right? Are we together to there? Yes, thank you, Joyce and Tyrone. Okay. Let me change my screen back to where we are. Okay, so I'm going to do that. Let's just continue. So the operating system, it manages the memory, it processes and it manages its memory, processes and all of its hardware, software and hardware. So operating system manages everything, the hardware and the software in the computer itself. So for example, most of the time there are many different programs running on the same time on a computer, and they all need access to the CPU. What did you say the CPU is?
Central processing unit.
Yes, central processing unit. So most of the time you'll find you are running so many things on your computer, and that goes, the operating system manages all that. So the operating system ensures each program gets what it needs by coordinating activities. So let's say in your workplace, if your workplace computer had no software, what tasks would you not do? Like, do you solely rely on a software, or you other tasks? You have other tasks in between? Okay, that's a question. Okay, let's say between Windows and Android, which one has more users globally, and why do you think so? Between
Android.
Windows and Android, which one has more users? Tyrone, you're saying Android. Why?
Okay, basically, okay, I'm basing it with the smartphones because okay, Android, it there's no need for, like, it's free. It's free. There's no limited access.
Yeah.
Plus, as in, you can do, okay, tell me, you can do whatever you want. You can operate it in a free way. But for Microsoft, Microsoft, let's say, let me think about Microsoft first before nikujibu. Nikakumislead.
Okay, no problem, Joyce. Between
yes,
Windows and
Solomon.
Android, which one has more? Between Windows and Android, which one? Yes?
I can say Android because
Yes, why?
considering that everyone has a has a smartphone,
Yes.
most people, and for Windows, not everyone can afford a computer or laptop.
Most people?
Are using phones, so
Yes.
Android is more in use.
Yes, yes. Okay, that's nice. Yeah, so yeah, most the ratio of people having smartphones and laptop is people having smartphones are more than people having laptops. That is for them to have Windows or the operating systems. So modern systems like cars, ATMs, and even hospital machines all have embedded software. They're invisible, but they're critical for use.
Sure.
There's even AI technologies in different sectors. Let's say even in hospitals, there's so many things that can be done. And let's say someone creates an hardware for it to work, and then for it to do specific tasks, they need a software for it to run, right?
Sure.
Yes. So even the ATM have its own software. How it is operated, like when you go there with your card, it asks you questions, right?
Yeah.
The ATM itself, the one you are seeing itself, it's the hardware, but inside there is the software that tells it, like when you enter your card and it asks for your PIN, that is a software in there communicating with you. And then you enter your PIN and then the amount, and then it gives you output. That is, you are interacting with the software, not the hardware. Hardware just manages and coordinates the tasks that you are doing using the software itself.
Sure.
Yes, so modern operating system use a graphical user interface. So with the graphical user interface, we have different ways of a computer interacting with the user itself. That is you. We have the graphical user interface. We have command line interface. Yes. Do you know the difference between graphical user interface and command line? Okay, let me just continue. So graphical user interface, it lets you interact with the computer by using a mouse to click on icons, buttons, and menus. That is what we normally use. Like in Windows, it's a graphical user interface. That means you can see whatever you want to click, whatever you want to run, you see it. But with the command line interface, you run commands. You run commands on the system itself. Like we said that the types of operating system, we have Microsoft Windows, OS, and Linux. Linux is command line interface. It uses command line interface. So for you to run Linux, or for you to use, even to open programs, you are going to use commands. But with Windows, you just click on icons and all that, right?
Sure.
Yes. So when you're using let's say even Android, it's a graphical user interface because you have the apps. If you want to open an app, you just go to its icon and then you open it. You want to open WhatsApp, unafungua the WhatsApp icon. You want to open Facebook, you click the Facebook icon. But if it's Linux and all that, you'll be using commands to open. Yeah, you'll be using commands to open any file or any folder. If you want to create something, you'll be using commands. So those are two types of interfaces that are there on devices. So which one do you normally use? Have you ever used Linux before, Tyrone?
Linux.
Yes, like a command line or a command line interface. Like let's say in simple terms, have you ever typed commands in a computer before?
Yes.
Yes. So even the there's even in your laptops there's a command prompt. Have you ever used command prompt?
A command prompt? No.
But if you type if you search command prompt in your devices, you'll find it there.
Yeah, inaleta.
Umejaribu?
Yeah, kidogo tu, si sana.
Okay. Yeah, so if you command line, the command prompt inside the Windows, you can also use commands to access anything that you want to do, right? Yeah, so that is a form, but Windows itself uses graphical user interface. Let me change my screen back. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
What are you seeing? The topic?
Software and licensing.
Oh. Okay. I don't know why I'm not seeing it. You're seeing software and licensing?
Yes. Software licensing, kuna software categories, licensing type.
Oh, yeah. Now I see it. It was just black. So yes, okay. Okay, so mobile mobile devices like smartphones or tablets are different from desktop and laptop computers. So they usually run operating systems that are designed specifically for mobile devices. So we have the Google Android and the Apple iOS, right? Do you own a smartphone? Sorry, not a smartphone, an iPhone.
iPhone, it uses iOS.
Yes, that is a mobile operating system. And then the Android users who use Android operating system. Yeah. So software is usually held on the computer's hard disks. We talked about hard disks yesterday, right? Yes, even when you are asked what things to consider when you want to buy a new laptop, you are told about the hard disk space, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so software, when you're installing a software in your device, it will go to the hard disk, the CD-ROM, and it will go to the hard disk into the computer's RAM. So when it's needed, you'll just find it out. When you want to save anything, it will just be saved there. But initially, when you're installing, it will go to the hard disk itself, the hard disk space. Mostly when you're installing a software, it normally goes to local disk C. Hiyo ndio inakuanga the primary partition ya the software itself, ya the computer. So if it goes to local disk C and then the files, anything that you save from there, maybe you created maybe a design, then you can save it anywhere else you want. But initially, when you're installing that software, it will go. You'll install it in local disk C unless you want to change, right? So so sometimes nowadays some softwares are online. So they're commonly referred to as being cloud-based. Have you ever heard of cloud computing?
Yes, the ones that the Apple company uses. The
Yes.
iPhones, the Mac Pro.
Yes. Yeah, so that is cloud computing. Who can give us a try? Do you know the meaning of cloud computing? Or
Cloud computing.
backing up something to the cloud. Do you know? Can you give it a try and define? Joyce, have you ever saved anything to the cloud? Do you have Google Drive or Google Photos? Yes? Tyron?
Yes,
It is
Google Photos.
cloud computing.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the delivery of computing services kama server, storage hizo.
Mm-hmm.
Hapo si ni sawa, sijakosea.
Umejaribu. Joyce, you're saying something?
Is it like when you want to upload something to the drive?
Yeah, so when you upload it to the drive, you see, you cannot access that file that you uploaded unless you have internet, right?
Yes.
Yes. So why do you think it's so? Why can't you access the files or pictures you uploaded maybe in Google Photos? Why can't you access them without internet?
Oh,
Yes.
because because it's wireless and as in semi ni kitu it's wireless and also you can't access it online because it's wireless, it's connected. Hiyo kizungu naitafuta.
What is wireless?
Tuseme tu natumia wifi ama it's cloud computed thanks to the satellite, kitu kama hiyo.
Okay, let's say maybe if your Google Photos, where do you think they're stored?
Google Drive.
So your Google Photos, you think they're stored in Google Drive?
Juu inanipatianga notification like iko kwa Google Drive nini. Sasa inajiupdate yenyewe, inaniambia Google Drive imejiupdate. Lakini sasa haiwezi jiupdate offline mpaka niwashe net ndo.
Okay. Okay, Joyce, any trial? Why do you think your Google Photos are saved?
You see, like when you want to delete and then you will delete and then it won't delete until you're online and then you need to go to Google. Maybe I can say it is stored in a cloud the way you are saying.
Okay. Okay. That will be you'll have to go and find that. So tomorrow, find that out for yourself, and then tomorrow you'll share with me what your findings. Is that okay?
Sure.
Yeah. So go find out, and then you'll share with me your findings. So we have common examples of applications. We've talked about operating systems examples. So common examples of application. So like we said, an application is a type of software that allows it to perform specific tasks. So example we have examples of applications. We have office productivity. So with office productivity, that's why we have the documents, MS Office, where we have the Microsoft Word, Microsoft PowerPoint, Excel, that is spreadsheets, presentation, presentation is the same with PowerPoint. And also you can have applications like Access, MS Access, Publisher. Those are office productivity applications. We also have another example application is in communication. In communication, we have applications like emails. You have emails, right?
Yes.
Yes, you have emails. You can email application. Under email application, you can have Outlook, messaging or voice applications like Skype. Have you ever used Skype?
Skype, si sana.
Si sana, but you used it before.
Kitambo.
Okay.
Si sana vile. Niyo nilisahau kabisa.
Haina shida. So another example of application, we have social networking. These include mobile applications and websites that allows you to connect and exchange status update and comments. So you have such like Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, you have WhatsApp. Those are social networking applications. You also have media. So these include tools that allow media to be viewed or listened to, such as Windows Media Player. Let's say you want to play a video or audio. Those are media applications, right? We also have design, like you're saying, Tyrone, you're using one for architecture, the design one. So that is an application under design. So they include applications for working with images, such as Adobe Photoshop, publishing. Yeah.
Okay.
We also have mobile applications. So these mobile application, they can be used in mobile devices and smartphones. So examples are online storage applications or email itself. Even see you have emails in your phone. So
Yes.
those fall under mobile application. Any question up to there? Do you have any question?
No.
Okay, we haven't talked about utility software. Utility software, yeah, an example is antivirus, file compression, backup tools. They support backup tools. They also support software maintenance. So utility software include antivirus, file compression, backup tools, so all of that. We said system software, Windows, Mac, OS, Android, application software, Word, Excel, Photoshop, browsers. They help users perform tasks. System software helps the hardware to run. We said the operating system, right?
No.
Application software, they help users perform specific tasks. Yes. Utility software, they support software maintenance. So you already have the software, you have the software installed, but what helps it, what supports its maintenance? That is a utility software. Sawa.
No.
Yeah. So let's move to licensing. So software isn't owned by the user, it is licensed. So when you have a software in your device, let's say it's not cracked one, that software is licensed. So for you to use as a licensed software, you need to purchase it, right?
Very true.
Even most of the applications that some people nowadays create, the developers, some of them that they create applications. Say have you ever interacted with a software or any application that they give you a 7 days trial or 14-week trial or 1 month trial? Have you ever interacted with such?
Kama hizi za seme tu example kwa simu.
Yes.
Yeah, you download something, then it tells you haya.
Yeah, you have a trial period, right?
Yes.
Yes. So end user license agreement defines how you can use a software. So when you download a software, let's say it's something that it requires licensing. Let's even not go far away. Microsoft Windows or even the Microsoft Office itself, they require a license. For you to operate it, they require a license. Yes, you can be given a free trial, but they require a license. Even the operating system, they require a license. So have you ever input a license before? Which even Tyrone, you said you have Kaspersky, right?
Yes, ilikuwa vile.
Si uliweka activation key?
Yeah, nilijua utagusa hapo.
Yeah, nimekumbuka. Uliweka activation key, si ndio?
Yes.
Yes, that means it's a licensed product. So for you to enjoy its benefits, you'll have to purchase and input the activation key. It's the same with any other software that is licensed. Kuna free ones na kuna license. So if it is licensed, you need to input the license key.
No.
Yeah, for you to enjoy all its features.
Na niulize,
Yes.
this the Siri and the Iris, does it fall under the license?
The what? Umesema the what?
Siri na Iris. The software kama Siri na Iris.
Oh, Siri ya kunini? The software ya nyumba.
Yeah, the AI one.
That's the assistant.
Yeah.
Does it fall under?
Does it fall under hizi zenye tunaongelelea ama? The license.
Okay. Yeah, I've never used Siri before, but I think not anyone can use Siri unless you go kwa iPhone.
Oh.
But ile home application, I think there's a way you can manage.
Okay. Because yenye najua za Android na whatever Microsoft ni hizi Google Voice na ChatGPT, but for the iPhone hiyo yenye vile umesema hiyo Iris na
Yeah, with the Apple it comes pre-installed. So I don't know if you're talking about the Siri the devices ama the Siri ya ile home application ya kusaidia like assistant, home assistant.
Home assistant.
Which one are you talking about? Home assistant.
Yeah, the voice one, ile like kuna command like Siri.
Do this and do this.
Yeah. Yeah, you too.
Let's just check right now. It comes pre-installed in Apple devices.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
But you are asking if it falls under applications, under software.
Yes.
What do you think? What does Siri do? Let's start from that. What does Siri do?
Okay, it's like it assists like if you want kwa sababu ukiweka sema ni kama tu software ukiweka kwa nyumba kama ume advance technology inakusaidia instead of ufanye vitu manually inakusaidia on the phone pia inakusaidia like if you say something in a type nini but for
you can tell it to call someone and then it does.
Yeah, but for other phones naona tunatumianga Google Voice. Yeah.
Yeah, but Google Voice, unless I don't know, I've never given it full access to buy anything. But have you ever tried using it to do anything on your phone? Maybe to call someone.
Google Voice no. Huwa naichokoza
This
tu.
Google Assistant na kwanga na some nini assistant kwa simu.
Yeah, ile tu kama I want something online hivyo, but kama kupiga sijaijaribu.
I think hiyo ni tu ya kusaidia kubrowse and do something else. But here Home Assistant, I think, okay, I'll just say yes, it comes na its own hardware, but it's a software inside.
Okay.
Yes, it is designed to receive commands. Like that means it can have a conversation with you. You can ask it to do something and then it does. It's just the same as ChatGPT. ChatGPT, the difference is you type and it gives you answers or something, or if you want to search something. But with Siri, when you ask something, it does. Let's say it has a home access. Unaiambia turn the lights on, it does. Turn it off, it does. Turn the TV on, call someone, it does that. So it's a software that is embedded like that. That is, yes, you will not see the software itself, but you are interacting with it.
Oh.
Yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, so like we were saying, with the softwares, there is end user license agreement. So the end user license agreement defines how you use a software. Like I was saying, when you buy Microsoft Office, you are paying for permission to use it, not ownership, right?
True.
You will not use it. You will not be the owner of it, but you will use it. You will enjoy its benefits, or you will use it to perform the task that you want. So so let's say if a company install one licensed copy of Office on 20 computers, it violates the end user license agreement. That's like sharing one Netflix account across an entire Office, right? Yeah. So like most
Okay.
Office applications, unless you buy in bulk,
Mm-hmm.
unless you buy in bulk, that's like Kaspersky. There is an option where you can buy one for 4 computers or more, right? And it cannot exceed that number. Ukishamaliza to the four devices, it is done. You cannot use the same on other devices, right?
True.
Yeah. So that is end user license agreement. So it is agreed upon when you buy it, you are going to use it in 4 computers. You only use it in 4 computers, not more. If you use it in more, that means you violate the end user agreement. So like, but this is very common. You may find that you have a Netflix account and then you just share it. So many people are using one account. But nowadays I see Netflix have realized, I don't know how they do it, but there's a way they can tell you that this device is not in something. Have you ever received such an error? I don't remember it exactly, but I've received such an error before. When it tells you this device it's not in the home something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah, that's something to tell you that this device is not part of the home something. So they want you to, they tell you that is that if you want to continue using that you can upgrade so that you can share to many users. It has something like that. David, your hand is raised. David, you may speak. David Ndirangu, I saw your hand raised, or you can even type. If you're not in a position to speak, you can type. You can send us a message through the chat, through the messages section. Okay. Maybe he raised his hand by mistake. Let's continue. So when you acquire software, you are required to complete an end user license agreement. So this is a contract between you and the owner of the software, setting out the condition of use, the conditions that you're going to use when you're using the software. So the end user license agreement, it details how you can and cannot use the software. For example, end user license agreement for proprietary software usually prevents the user from sharing the software with anyone else. So the end user license agreement, it always have so many details there. So has anyone, have you ever had any software audit in your company? The auditors, they come to audit your software. Have you ever had such?
I think once.
Yes.
I think once. Just because in hapa.
Yes.
Only once.
I'm not getting you.
Anasema it only happened once. Only once.
It only happened once.
Yeah, see, they come and check.
Okay. Well, why do you think companies care so much about license compliance?
In case of hacking, mambo na kuhack, vitu za okay, hacking stuff or any violation. Yeah.
Joyce, why do you think companies care about license compliance?
The same thing yenye Tyron amesema, and then Maintenance also.
Maintenance.
Eh,
Yes, yes, that's true. When you are not, when you, let's say you are using let's say Windows or Office in your company, and then there's a problem, and that problem, let's say you are, it's supposed to be handled by the manufacturer, and the software you've been using, it is not licensed. So how are you going to get help? Because once they catch you, once they catch you, it will be another legal matter, because you are using the software illegally. So you see the problem. Yeah. So like Joyce has said, something like that. The companies, they really care about the license compliance, because even when auditors come and you're not compliant, like every organization have its own rules, have its own way of doing things, and every organization have its compliance regularities. So if you don't comply, there's a thing that normally say comply or something. If you don't comply, then there'll be problems. It can be legal problems or software problems that you cannot handle. So let's say normally when you install a software, even an application on your phone, there is always somewhere you click I agree. Have you ever done that?
Privacy and whatever.
So the agreement. Kuna kwanga na
Yeah.
terms of agreement ama terms of what? Terms of use.
Yeah, inakuanga ni sio ni safety and policy agreements, you security stuff. Sasa kuna yenye nilikuwa agree, alafu kuna ingine inaandikwa sijui no thanks someone escapes. Sasa you have to press I agree in case of anything.
Yeah, so do you normally read through that agreement, or you just click I agree and then you move on?
Mostly I just click I agree. Sidaka time kusoma paragraph.
Yeah, that's true. That's what most people do. You just click I agree and then you move on, right? You don't want because it's always very long, by the way.
Sasa hapo uko na haraka, uko na pressure, alafu
Yeah,
I agree.
you just click I agree, though you don't know what you are agreeing to. Just that's what you may find that you are logging into some website or something, and then you don't read the full privacy the terms that are there, how they're going to use your information, how and that. So you may find that you click I agree, you agree to someone using your information for their own use, like you share your information and then they resell it. There are some people, they resell your information to other people. Who may obviously, someone who is buying your information is not going to use it for good. They have ulterior motives. So it is advised when you're using a software or an application, you read through. You read through what is there, what is written there before you click I agree.
True.
So let's say in corporate IT, license management is serious business. So some firms hire software auditors to verify compliance. So penalties can go up to millions of shillings globally. So if you're not compliant, there are penalties. So that's why for companies, they care about license compliance very much, because if you're not compliant, there are, even if you're not compliant, even to the services, the policies that are there, if you're not compliant with the policies, there are penalties that can go up to millions of shillings. So to avoid that, you just have to have everything that is required of you.
Correct.
So yeah. So I just have one question. What's one piece of software you'd love to learn deeply if you had time?
One piece of software.
Yeah, that you'd love to learn if you had time.
Tuseme Chrome.
What do you want to learn about Chrome?
Curiosity, tunajua, okay, the funny thing about Chrome, once you write anything dumb, it gives you. Hata kama ni pesa linakupatia. So wanatakanga sana ni hack. I hack it nijue venye iko, lakini sasa hata ukijaribu kuhack.
Did I tell you I was recording this meeting?
Yes.
Ebu ongeza hapo for educational purposes.
Okay. Pole
Okay.
pole akijua mimi ni haka, sorry.
Utaanza kutafutwa na Interpol.
Okay, so mara nyingi ni Chrome na okay, Word pia. Yeah, Word Word yangu hata update nika Windows 11 because hiyo 7 ilikuwa not updated. Alafu
Yeah.
PowerPoint inaniboesha because I just use it for presentation. Yeah, mambo na presentation project nini, but sana hiyo Chrome sana ndo huwa na niko curious nayo.
No.
Yeah.
No problem, Joyce. What's one piece of software you'd love to learn if you had time?
Excel.
Excel, why?
It has so many. Each and every time I find out kuna a certain thing that I don't know. A lot of shortcuts. Alafu they are good for for somewhere if you're working.
Yes. Did you know that you cannot? There's also you can provide there's something called there's a programming in Excel. Have you ever known that?
I have seen someone use it. Actually, I've seen someone program using Excel and
Using
then
Excel.
Yes. So I was like, what are you doing? I wasn't understanding Kenya nafanya.
Yeah.
Yes,
It
but
has a lot of features.
yes.
Yes, it involves using VBA, Visual Basic for Applications. So you can use it to automate tasks or create custom functions. Or you can even use Python in Excel to perform data analysis directly within spreadsheets.
Yes, it has a lot of good things in there.
Yeah, you can do a lot of things with it. Okay.
Niulize.
Yes.
Python is for coding program.
Yeah, Python is a programming language.
Okay.
Yes, it's a programming language.
Ndo nikajua kweli kuna pale umegusa hiyo mambo na coding. That's an area of interest.
Oh, you're interested. That's good.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why you're talking about hacking. Hope you want to be an ethical hacker, though.
No.
Ethical hacker.
Yeah,
right? Yeah.
Seen an ethical. I don't know what ethical means, lakini hiyo.
Ethics. You are a good hacker. There are different types of hackers where you can hack something let's say we create a system and then you want to test the vulnerabilities that are there, something that other hackers can use to get into the system itself.
Okay.
So become ethical hacker, you just hack so you tell the organization or the company itself of where the vulnerabilities are so they can correct it beforehand.
Okay.
Yeah, see ile to steal information for your own use. Yes,
True.
yes.
Okay. Not the Kasongo way, the right way. Okay.
Yeah, the right way. You're hacking the right way.
Okay, thank you.
So let's get into types of software licenses. So we have proprietary, we have open source, we have trial version, we have shareware, we have freeware. Those are the types of software licenses. So with proprietary software, you pay to use it and you can't modify it. So example, in Microsoft Office, there's Windows, you pay to use it, but you cannot modify it, right? It's just the same as like you're renting a car. You can drive it, but you cannot change anything about it, right? Unless it is your own car.
Sure.
So that is a proprietary license type. You pay to use it, but it is a closed software. You can't modify it.
Hapo nimekuelewa.
Yes?
Hapo nimekuelewa. Understood.
Yes. So it's a computer software licensed by the copyright holder with the intent that the license licensee, that is the user, is given the right to use the software under certain conditions and restricted from other users, that is like modifying and sharing. We also have another type that is open source. Open source is free and modifiable. You can modify open source. Example is Linux, LibreOffice. Are we getting the difference?
Yeah.
Proprietary software, you get to pay. You pay for it to use it. Then you cannot modify it. Open source is free and modifiable. So that means there's a source code. You can modify that source code. You know every software has a source code. Do you know the meaning of a source code?
Okay. Speaking of source code, kuna kitu umesema ikanitrigger.
Yes.
Kuna hiyo open source. Sasa umesema kuhusu open source nikaanza kufikiria coding.
Ni nini ya coding?
As in kuna hii mambo na open source.
Yes.
Hizi learn na ni learn, we use the learn or the pan, whatever we use hiyo. Hizo ni open source codes ama?
Learn, what do you mean learn? Learn LAN or?
Okay, tuseme acha tu niweke hivi direct. The softwares you use, the codings, they're under open source codes.
There are some that are under the open source and some that are not open source.
Oh.
Yes, some are open source and some are not open source.
Okay.
Yeah, so if you go under open source software, you'll just find most of them there, but some are not. Like the ones you are using, we've said open source is free and modifiable. So that means you don't have to pay for it, right?
True.
Yeah. So if you are using a software that you have to pay for, that means it's a proprietary software. Yes.
True.
Yes. So example of open source in Linux. So like for example, open source is just like you have a recipe or you want of creating something, you want or preparing something. So you can tweak and share it. You can add your maybe upata ni recipe maybe kupika. What do you like cooking or you don't cook? Joyce, what do you like cooking?
Rice.
Oh, you like cooking rice. Okay, that's nice. So what is your normal go-to recipe ya kupika rice?
Water, and then you add rice and salt. Ichemke tu.
Ichemke tu, si ndio? But with this, wajua it is open. Naonanga siku hizi online you can find someone first of all anaboil maji, anaeka bay leaves, anaeka spices, anaboil nayo maji. Then after maji kishaiva, ana sieve out the anatoa the nini using ana sieve out the hizo herbs, then they anaeka rice. So like inakuwa na different aroma. Just that someone who is tweaking their recipe, si ndio?
True.
Yeah, and being that ameshare online, that means anataka other people to do the same, right? Yeah, so that is like open source. So you are free to modify it. You have the source code, like the source code ya kupika rice ni hiyo chumvi, salt na nini. That makes rice, ndio. But if you want to add more flavor, you want to extend some application or you want it to do something a bit more, you can add your own recipe to it. You can tweak and then you share your own recipe. So that is open source software. So it makes the source code and the design of the software available to anyone who wants to enhance or develop it. So there's a difference between free. There's also a type of software license called freeware or free software. So you'll learn about that later. So another type of software license is yes, freeware. Like I was saying, freeware, you are free to use it, but there is no source code. Are you seeing the difference? With open source, it is free and you can modify it. That means there is source code. You can develop it the way you want. That is modifying on the already existing features. But with freeware, you are free to use it, but there is no source code. That means you cannot modify it, right? So example of a free software is of a freeware is VLC. Have you ever used VLC for watching movies? Yes, yeah, that is a free software. You are free to use it. See, hakuna malisha that you need to pay a trial version, right? Yes. So also Chrome. Chrome is a browser, right?
Yes.
You are free to use it. You're free to use it however you want. Sindio?
True.
But yes, you do not have the source code, and that means you cannot modify it. Ni venye iko, and you are free to use it. Example, I can say in like a bottled water. See, you can like a free bottled water. You can drink, but you do not produce your own. Sawa.
Unafungua tunakunywa maji na ndio hiyo.
Yeah. And then na unatupa tu chupa. You cannot produce your own what you drink. Another type of software license is shareware. Shareware is where there's a free trial and then you pay for full version.
Okay.
Shareware. So this is where the software is initially made available free of charge to users. That is for users to know how it works, to me and you. Like the software functionality may be limited. So with additional features becoming available only after payment. There are those free trial where they give you option, like free trial you have access. Maybe nini nishatumia unatumianga nini yenye ilishakuletea free trial option? There's a free trial.
Kuna hizi one of the AI apps.
Yes.
Niliweka inaniambia okay, kuna few weeks, month, 1 week trial, kuna 1 month free trial.
Yes.
Yeah.
So with free trial, they limit what the features you can have. Like let's say these are AI applications where you can create videos. You can find in a day you are only, come on, in 7 days you are only allowed to create one video a day. Ama wana limit that video cannot exceed 5 seconds, right?
True.
Yeah. So you can have unlimited access only after you pay it. So that is like they're giving you a taste of something, and then you decide if you want to pay for the full version or not. But it is the functionality. It is limited. They don't give you all access at once. It's just like testing, and then you see, is this am I going on with this or not, right?
True.
Yeah. So example of a shareware ni antivirus, but Kaspersky doesn't give a free trial, right? Does it give free trial? No.
Kaspersky no. Hiyo
nailipia. Yeah. So Kaspersky, it's under which license type?
Yeah.
I'm asking you, Tyron.
Okay. Kaspersky
we've talked of proprietary, open source, na freeware.
It's not under nini. It's not under open source.
Yes, it is not open source. Which one is it? It's
hiyo kwanza hiyo kizungu itaje ni
proprietary.
Hiyo yaani unailipia na unaendelea na si kitu unaingia tu hivi.
Okay. Yeah, Joyce, do you have any proprietary software?
No.
Oh, you don't? Okay. So shareware, we say this free trial, pay for full version. So example, like you can say the antivirus. So yeah, you test before you buy. Then we have another type of software licenses, freeware. So freeware can be copied or downloaded for free. It is often fully functional. So the aim, freeware developed when they were developed, the aim was not to profit from the software. So that means it can be copied or downloaded for free. There's some applications that you can use for free. Let's say like Microsoft Workbench, We have which other software are you using for free? Even in your smartphones.
Adobe Reader.
Yeah, and even in your smartphones, see WhatsApp you're using for free.
Yes,
YouTube.
Yes, YouTube you're also using for free, but YouTube iko na ile option ya if you don't want ads, you pay for it to be premium, something like that.
Oh,
but yes, YouTube, yes, YouTube you can use for free. Premium.
Okay. Yeah.
Premium.
Umesema kuhusu hiyo premium stuff, nilikuwa nasema kuna premium free trial.
Yeah, something like that. Even Spotify have premium free trial. So yeah, yes, you're using for free as the user, but if you want premium features, you can also have them.
Will YouTube go as mini proprietary or open source?
No, YouTube is not proprietary, it's not open source. Maybe it can fall under trial version, but no, trial version, it's only usable for a certain period of time before it has to be purchased. But YouTube, it is your option for you to go from normal user to premium. So it doesn't fall under trial version. Let's just call it freeware, but it has other features that you can access as premium, right?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So we post the trial version. Like let's say come at YouTube Premium. See, you can only you have the trial version for a period of time, and then you have to purchase it. So it can be under the two trial version that is for YouTube Premium, and then freeware that is for just the normal YouTube, where you don't have to pay for premium. Yes. Any questions up to then?
No.
There's also subscription. There's some software you have to subscribe. You can pay monthly or yearly, like Netflix. But that can still fall under proprietary. That is subscription. Subscription you can pay monthly or nini.
Hiyo mambo na Netflix na Showmax na nini, hizo zote ni proprietary kabisa, kwa sababu usipolipia hauwezi.
Usipolipia huwezi tumia, si ndio?
Kabisa.
Yeah, like the DSTV pia, if you don't pay for it, you don't watch it. Like even like you're paying monthly. When the date that you paid in imefika, it stops, right?
True.
So you can't use it. So yeah, those are under nini proprietary. So which of these license types do you like, or would you like to use?
Ile kuna yenye iko free inaitwa hiyo between hizo zenye tumesema tu sasa. Kuna hiyo HDO yenye ni free.
Kuna yenye?
Nasema kwa hizo zenye umesema sijui ni paid ama ngoja, sorry. Kabla niseme.
Zenye nimesema ni proprietary, where you pay to use it and you can't modify it. I've also talked about open source, where it is free and modifiable. I've also talked about freeware. It is free to use. That is and there is no source code. And there's shareware. It is free trial and you pay for full version. And then there is subscription where you pay monthly or yearly. But subscription still falls under proprietary.
Open source is okay. Open source na hiyo ingine.
You like open source?
Open source na hiyo.
But with open source, there is like a Linux or more. Unajua kutumia commands za Linux.
Hapo ndo sasa naweza pata curiosity ya kuhack.
Yeah, by the way, if you want to, you can't use Windows to hack. By the way, you can use you can, but it's better to use Linux and those are the command line based options.
Okay.
Okay, so what do you think? Can open source software be more secure than proprietary software?
I think so, yeah.
You think so?
Wow. Yes.
Why? Give us a reason.
Because hiyo proprietary utailipia then here, then here, then tumia, lakini sasa shida ni it's very easy for it to be insecure. Unaona? Like for okay, pole kwa kusema mambo na hacking, but if nikiamua kuihack, I can make it unlimited to people. Unaona? But for hiyo open source hata nivunje hizo security boundaries za hiyo open source, lazima kuna pale itafika itaniregesha tu back to square one, like I'll have to be under the rules because I'll be safe and secure knowing I'm operating on a system but it's favorable. Ingine iko favorable.
Yeah.
Hivyo tu naweza sema.
Okay, Joyce, what's your take?
I will go opposite of Tyrone.
Okay.
I think property is more safe kwa sababu kuna hizo terms. If you read, obviously you'll be safe, but open source venye amesema to anyone can hack. Yes.
Yes, agaamua kunipiga.
Anakupinga.
Haina shida.
Yeah, so let's open source can be more secure than proprietary software because it's let's say when you're using an open source software and then you want to modify it, right? When you let's say you want to do something, you'll be able to recognize the vulnerabilities that are there easier or faster. With proprietary, it is upon the manufacturer himself or herself or themselves to modify the software itself. So for them to know where the vulnerabilities, it may take time, or maybe when they're hacked, then they know their vulnerabilities. But with open source, most people use it. Most people want to modify it, so it is easier for them to notice. It is easier for them to notice the vulnerabilities that are there. So that they can patch it or they can modify it to fix those vulnerabilities.
Okay.
So though generally security depends on the specific software development process. So both of them have vulnerabilities and benefits from secure coding practices. So it depends. But with open source, it is okay. The notion on the ground, open source is always more secure than proprietary software.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So most modern apps nowadays use cloud licenses where you can log in from any device. So example where you can get cloud licenses, let's say you have a Canva subscription. There's Zoom, there's Microsoft 365. You can, that is under cloud licensing. You can use cloud licenses. Let's even not go far. How can we say this? In Gmail do offer free storage of 10. Is it 15 GB, right?
15 GB.
Aviva, the Gmail, I don't know. If you don't know, that means you haven't, let's not say Gmail, Google as a whole. If you have Google email, like your Google profile as a whole offers you 15 GB of storage. And then after that, yeah, if you reach 15 GB or if you can't exceed that. If you want to exceed it, they'll let's say your storage space have reached up to you have Gmail. In Google, let's say you have Gmail, you have cloud storage, that you have Google Drive, you have also Google Photos, right? All of these combined fall under that one Gmail account. So with that one Gmail account, you have around 15 GB of storage. So let's say if you reach that 15 GB, or let's say you reach 11 GB of storage, you're only remaining with 4 GB. They'll start Gmail will start notifying you that your storage is inaisha. So you can upgrade. They will always offer you that option. Either you can upgrade it to 100 GB per month. That means you'll be paying per month. So which one does that fall under? Which licensing that fall under?
Nini?
Hmm?
Acha Joyce atasaidia hapo.
Nimesema Google, your Google account gives you around 15 GB of storage. And then ukikaribia hiyo 15 GB itakwambia you pay to upgrade to 100 GB per month. So that means you'll be paying per month for you to have your files backed up in the Google space, right? Yeah.
Yes.
So I'm asking, which type of licensing is that? Is it
Subscription?
proprietary? Is it it's subscription?
Can I say
Are you
subscription?
sure?
Or
Yeah, it's your
proprietary?
answer. You can say.
I think
Why do you
you've
say
said
it's proprietary?
Because you are paying, you are using it. You've modified it you've modified it. You're already using it for free, but say you need more, so you are paying.
Proprietary, like Neil, you can't use it unless you pay.
Open.
But here, giving that here they're giving you can use it, yes, but you can know after like when you use the limit that when you use up the limit that they're giving you, there's an option to upgrade. This limit, it is free, but you after you use it up, you can upgrade. So which one is that?
Open source, yes.
Open source.
You'll go and find out.
Tumeachiwa homework ingine.
Homework iko kwa
Hii
wingi.
homework imekuwa kwa wingi na ziko confusing tu.
Yeah, they're confusing. So that's why I'm asking you to find out, and then you'll tell me tomorrow.
No problem.
Yes. So do you have any license? Sorry, do you have any questions for me?
No questions from my side.
Oh, no questions. Tyron?
Niko na swali moja lakini hope sita kujua na nini na Interpol niambiwe haya. I'm teaching people to hack.
No, I don't think they're that petty unless kuna nini.
Oh, ni mambo na kitu fulani niligusa kidogo curiosity. Mambo na web programming. I tried to hack something but sasa haikuenda venye yafaa iende.
Yeah, what happened?
Hizi account za kama the trading account.
Achia tu hapo. Don't name it.
Yache tu hapo.
Achia tu hapo. And then what happened on your side, not on the whatever side?
Account ilikuwa blocked, nikangojea ikanipatia 1 month ya maintenance fee. Nikabidi ngoje mwezi mmoja ishe, wakanichaji maintenance fee. Hiyo maintenance fee sijui alitoa wapi. Nikatena nikarenew account na jina ingine hivyo.
Kwani ulikuwa unajaribu kuhaki yako?
As in I was trying to know like kujua historia hii stuff. Najua kwa sababu unaweza kuwa unafanya trading alafu kumbe kuna mtu pahali anachezea tu hizo pesa.
Si ungetafuta online ama?
Sasa naweza tafuta online lakini sasa shida nikitafuta the more nikitafuta the more nataka kuhack.
Una nini ushajua kuhaka maonyesho you provide other courses pia, so tunaweza kukuelimisha vizuri kuwa good hacker. We have hackers in the premises. Si yenye ukishafanya then unakuwa blocked. Hapa unaambiwa yenye hadi una haki. Sasa ethical hacking, yes. We have ethical hackers in the block.
Yeah, sijui kama ni ugonjwa nini, but once I touch something
that means there is something you are doing wrong.
Oh.
Yeah, there's something you're doing wrong. So if you want to polish your hacking skills,
Okay.
yeah, you can inbox.
Okay.
Yeah.
Apologies kama nimeenda out of topic. It was just on a
No,
data.
there's no problem. We are here to learn.
Okay.
Okay. Any other question? I don't know if I'm saying something important. Any question?
Joyce.
No
Joyce?
questions.
Oh, by
No
the Joyce
questions.
said that she has no questions.
Oh, amenyamaza sana.
Anakusikia.
Okay.
So, I have a question for you. Would you trust a free cracked software download on your Office PC?
No, as long as it is cracked, no.
Why not?
Heri yenye maybe nime crack the trust, but hiyo crack hapa naweza kuwa iko na virus, iko na insecurity, iko na kila kitu.
Yeah, someone can use that to gain access ndio to your office. Unajua office yako, once someone gains access, then the whole company is finished.
Very true.
They can be blackmailed. Their files can be shared publicly. There's so many threats that they can have.
Yeah.
So let's have an. I want you to. You said you have laptops, right?
Yes.
Yes. So you can check your Windows license status by typing. Write this down. SL MGR
NGR
MGR. Let me just name it first. Let me just do it first, and then I show you.
Okay. SL NGR
XL MGR stroke. That is the forward slash
okay.
/XPR.
XPR.
Yes.
Got it.
So you can open your command prompt. Just search command prompt on your device. Are you using your laptop right now?
Oh, nimeandika in case baadaye nikichukua.
Oh.
Yeah,
I'm also not using it right now.
Okay, let me show you my screen.
Okay.
Yeah, can you see my screen? That is the command prompt.
Okay.
Yes. So type there. It's not showing the output. Are you seeing any a white small window there?
Nini command prompt.
Yeah, unaona command prompt then hapa hivi kuna users
shall alafu kuna juu yake kuna users.
Yeah, imenipatia output. I don't know why it doesn't want to show it there. Let me try it again. Can you see that Windows script host? Windows script host. I've had a pop-up hapa kwa nini imeenda. You haven't seen it? Let me try again. Just are you seeing where my cursor is? My mouse. Are you seeing my mouse?
Yeah, hapo kwa hiyo word ya mwisho ya users
yeah. Okay, let me enter and then just wait a few seconds and then you'll see it. Have you seen it? This Windows R, this machine is permanently activated. You're not seeing it? Okay, maybe it's not showing, but just go and do that. Go and enter that command in the command prompt and then it will show you. The machine is permanently activated. So that is how you can check. That is how you can check. Yes?
Yes, ameiona ama mimi labda inaweza kuwa nikiangalia kidogo.
I've seen it. Mi sijaona but nimeona ukiweka the command.
Oh, umeona nikiweka the command.
Yes, but
I don't know why it's not showing, but yeah, you can write the command down and then you go try it for yourself.
Okay.
on your PC kwa command prompt. You'll just search command prompt and then you'll see something like this.
Okay.
Okay, so any questions?
No, maybe Joyce.
Joyce alishasema ana maswali ama uko nayo?
Hapana, sina swali, ni homework tu imekuwa ya 3 sasa.
Yeah, we have 3 homeworks. Okay. So today we learned that the software is more than just programs. So it's business, security, and innovation combined. And licensing is the bridge between ownership and responsibility. When you have something, you need to you copyright it so that it's not shared. Just you can earn from it. So that's how software people earn. You create a software and then software developers earn. You create a software and then you limit how people use it. They can pay for it. Even if you want to create a free software, that's okay. But the paid ones, they can pay for it and wewe unakuwa owner, but they pay for it to use it. To use it. So
Okay.
That will be the end of our class today.
Thank you.
Go and just go and
Thank you.
do the exercises that we've talked about. So tomorrow we'll do starting up and shutting down a computer and much more. Though I'm sure you know this process, right? Do you know this process
Yes.
of setting up and shutting down a computer?
Yes.
Yes. Yes, if you do, so we'll just brush through it and then we move to other topics.
So.
Okay, thank you for attending and have a good day. See you tomorrow.
Same.
Okay.
Have a good day also.
Yeah, thank you.